Welcome back. The program is still, of course, Afia TV's morning show. And of course, this show reaches you live from Enugu, Nigeria. It's been a packed show so far, and now we head into what some may say is lighthearted, but truly it is not, because it creates a broader picture of the continuous issue of noise pollution and how it disrupts life and well-being and health across Nigeria. Now, this time we head to Ibeku in Umuahia, where a night vigil went wrong as church members were forced to scamper for safety when a machete-wielding former commissioner for local government and chieftaincy affairs, Chief Charles Ogbonna, disrupted the service, chasing worshippers away over reported noise pollution. Now, though no noise was heard in the Eyewitness video, sources say he was annoyed at a loud service before the video was captured. Take a look. While a section of residents have applauded his action, others argue that he should have reported the matter to the appropriate authorities rather than resorting to violence and then being called the machete-wielding man. We're joined now in the studio by Afia TV presenter and producer Choko Ani to respond, as he has become the activist here at Afia TV, and we'll do our best to promote his cause. Choko, good morning.
I don't know about that.
Activist.
Good morning.
Another archer.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning to you. So what's your first reaction? Should he be arrested or should he be praised?
Okay, I think it goes both ways. He should be arrested and he should be praised as well. Should be arrested. Why? Because, threatening someone's life or people's lives with a machete. There's no difference with what we saw a couple of months back with the bandits, coming to church with guns and chasing people around. It's still in the same context. Just the difference is that this is a gun and this is a machete, So I think, yes, he should be arrested for it. And whatever the course of the law states that whatever he did is wrong, he should actually go in for it. If it's arrest, it's whatever sanction is issued, then he should go down for it. He should be praised on the other hand, because I think it's becoming very crazy that, the issue of noise pollution, it's a very crazy thing. If it were to be in developed countries, you would even call the police for noise pollution, as simple as it might sound over here because we're so used to it. But in developed countries, it's something that you actually have to, you go in for it, because it's like you're disturbing people's peace. People can't be sleeping, and because you are running a church service or you're doing a church service and then you have your loudspeakers on. I saw a comment that someone said, and they even did like 20 people there and they put loudspeaker. Do you understand? So I don't know to what aim they are trying.
If you observe the surrounding of the video, you see the drummer, and he addressed the drummer first.
Yeah,
he said, "Move this thing out." So the drums, he couldn't take it anymore.
Loud drums,
loud, and he had this, So at what points do you think he lost his mind and just had to go in there? And did it drive him insane to do that?
Okay, yeah, I think people are always quick to judge what happens, the end product. This is what this person did. This person scattered this person. And then we fail to look back and think about it, that whatever has been going on behind the scenes, we don't actually get to see those parts. It's when this person reacts. I remember what you said one time ago, and it'll always stick in my head that, someone getting angry is actually a part of, it's a natural thing. It's something we have to do as humans, but we always shy away from that part and always make it look like it's a bad thing for someone to get angry. It's actually a very natural thing. You can get angry for things, but then, like I said, people won't see that part where you are talking about this thing you're trying to. So I don't feel like it's the first time For me, though, I won't conclude that it's the first time that this man had actually had it with the church. I don't think it's the first time he's coming out to say, you guys should stop this. He wouldn't on the first day take out a machete and start pushing people around. If you had not been warning them and telling them that, hey, you guys are disturbing me, I'm not there, but I'm just saying. Because as a human, I don't think he would just wake up one night and say, these church people, carry cutlass. You get? And also burning the fact that allegedly, let me use allegedly, he's a commissioner. So if he had wanted to, take it to the next level, commissioners, we know how they move around with police and all those things, even though they say don't move around with police, but even though they are still, but he could still go in there with them and scatter all those things, destroy all the church equipment and everything. But he chose to go in. Maybe it was his own way of saying, let me handle this thing myself. You get? Yes, he lost it. And that's why I said, whatever part of the law says that this is wrong, then he should face sanction for it. But on the other hand, I think he's also right to an extent, because this is 2026. We should have gone past this stage of church and noise pollution, disturbing people because you want them. Yes, we're all Christians, but then at the other hand, don't use your Christianity to disturb another person's peace and another person's sleep. Like I said, in advanced countries,
we're not all Christians,
it's actually a big issue. Yeah, not all Christians. But then someone mentioned something as well. If it were to be a mosque,
will he go and do
this man will get mine, carry cutlass, enter there.
But then again, he's a former commissioner, by the way, and we were talking about this last week, right? Churches have acoustics in your premises, right, or inside the building, and remove all these amplifiers you put out. For what cause? You are praise your God inside your church. Why are you disturbing your next neighbor? It's not right? Because as you stated, I might be a Christian. You don't know your fellow neighbor might be worshiping whoever he or she is worshiping, right? So we just have to find a way and strike a balance to these religious things.
So the broader picture of noise pollution, some say that because it's a church, sometimes they're afraid of speaking about it. Some people would say if you speak about this, you'll be damned to hell, that the church can have its way. They're praying. It's sinful for us to have this. This is a sinful conversation. Is it a sinful conversation?
Okay. I mean, we are very religious in this country, and we always tend to hide behind that.
Very religious and not spiritual.
Yes, and
very
we
sad.
like... Christian, if you talk anything about pastor, you are this, you are that, I think we should wake up. This is 2026. I mean, we cannot shy away from the fact that most pastors are not, they are pastors, by title, but they are not men of God. They're just there to do business. And that's why you see the speakers outside, because they want you to be hearing when they are saying these things and, for you to be moved to come to the church. I don't think that's what the church is all about. I don't think... some people would say in the days of Jesus, he moved around and he was, saying this and all of that. But then I didn't see a place where he was using his own to disturb other people's own, or to come and, do some of the things that some of our pastors actually do these days. So I think churches should wake up, Christians should wake up, because most of the times you blame the men of God, but I look at it and I blame the congregation sitting there and saying, go Papa, when you know that this man is actually saying a whole lot of things that is not even making sense at all.
All right. Thank you, Choko, for your input this morning. And you just know how to speak everything as it should be, and tell people this is when you're wrong and this is when you're right. Thank you once again for joining the show. We're going on a quick break now, and when we come back, we'll be speaking about the controversial New York Times report and the man at the center of it all, a businessman and criminologist who has accused the reporter of misquoting him and perhaps fabricating things that she did put in her story. Stay tuned.